Hello, all of you cute beans out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Data Anomaly Hunter Scar, Season 2, Episode 28, Moonlight Requiem. This is one of our Digimon tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom Scar system, or Stories and Creatures in Alternate Realities. This system is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as itch.io, so go take a look at it and let us know what you think. For now, let's get started with introductions, beginning with the good girl herself.
Okay, we're going to talk about being ambushed during the introductions. But hi, I'm my paw. I'm the storyteller. I'm this white and blue thing that you currently see on the screen. I'm going to be providing the NPCs, the storyline, if I can remember it, and all of the events that are happening, especially the combat, if I can remember how that works. On to Arcus.
Hey, I'm Gimund. I'm playing Arcus, who definitely needs coffee. I'm an electric basic charisman. I did the Asher.
Hello, everybody. I am Razim, and I am playing as Asher, the Astral Light type Labramon, God of Death, Lord of Evil, all those terrible, horrible things. Truly the most absolute evil. Off to the minion.
Hello, yo. Oh, I might do things, or I know you prefer, or if you prefer, and
You cut out.
Discord's being weird, I think, because everybody is cutting out for me a moment ago.
and necrotic face.
The
That was just very delayed. I think you need to redo that, Ido.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
It was basically like they just shortened everything you said to like 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, you like just stuck speaking for a moment and then immediately like the end of your sentence.
Okay, take two. Hello, y'all. I do things, or I know if you prefer, and I play Haboku, the Lukamon, and necrotic fire, minion of Asher, undead doggo. Oh, and a lot of those other things that he probably can't remember. On to the Jace.
Hello, I'm Drunk Jerky Era back from my hiatus. I'm going to be playing Jace Forger, the Shadow Mythic Gillimon. On to the Kotora.
Hello, everybody. I'm Raharu, and I'll be playing Kotora, the mythic fire type Borbomon. I mean, Gabumon. Sorry.
I was about to say.
I am missing Rave already. But
I'm
Did
pretty
I-
sure
did I already
Jace
put
ate
him-
him.
ah,
Looks
Well,
around
the-
suspiciously. He ate so much bread, he became bread.
whatchamacallit. Well, since I already pretty much gave a recap before we started, I might as well just give the recap myself. So, if I remember correctly, on the last session, we figured out that the illusion was the illusion room was well, kind of a bit special, and we went through it. We ended up going up and ended up basically meeting the queen of the queen of this land. Could you remind me what the name of the land was before it became a forest, Lipa?
Mab, Queen of Air and Darkness.
No, and if you guys ever go anywhere where she is, you have done something very wrong, and you will regret it, because I have read those books.
I'm sure Asher would
So
be
what-
fine.
The kingdom is called Ephesios.
The Kingdom of Ephesus, and we had a conversation. We had a conversation with the queen, which basically boiled down to it's the fact that she apparently, because of the circumstances or whatever is keeping her in this location, she cannot be straightforward with us even if she wanted to. So she's just trying to give us information as critically as she can, but still give us some sort of information. Um, after the party ended up going around of asking her stuff, which I honestly don't remember what exactly we asked her. We kind of just just a sick Rib onto her, and Rib was just like asking her stuff for like 8 hours straight. You could tell that she was even her was getting exasperated by this by the end. And Haboku was getting PTSD off of it, apparently.
Yep.
Yeah. In the end, though, she ended up telling us that the artifact might help us uncover more mysteries regarding the glitches. And she basically told us that we are people that could be, we are people that could take this thing and use it for good. So we ultimately decided to go and find the relic, and we ended up finding it relatively quickly. We went into the room, and unfortunately, due to RNG's not smiling upon us, we ended up getting ourselves trapped inside of the room. We ended up trying to see ways to make the make. We ended up we tried to find ways to open the walls or make the mechanism work again, but the artifact was not making the mechanism work anymore. It was rusted beyond repair, and it had broken. So whatever magic the artifact was doing wouldn't affect it the same way, even if we try. Uh, Unfortunately, we didn't end up getting to try and find a proper way out, because in his way of trying to see if he could get us out of here, Asher was messing with the data of the room and ended up apparently um what was it again? Oh, he ended up changing the data of the air of the room to the point that there was no air in the room anymore. So we basically began suffocating. And the moment that happened, we just decided to bust out of the wall.
Well, it was more that he was trying to get the space open and it
Yeah, I know.
wasn't working, and so he didn't adjust the air of the room. He adjusted the air in the space, which that's what caused a vacuum in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
yeah, I recall all uh, Asher and Haboku were the ones who rolled well enough to actually notice something was up. Rib
Yeah.
didn't. He was the one who rolled the higher initiative check to grab the artifact, which left
No,
us
yeah.
getting trapped in the
We
room.
all. No, yeah. If I remember correctly, basically the people that were already at the artifact rolled bad in insights to check for traps. The far away people rolled good, and when you guys were trying to do initiatives, you guys rolled bad. It was a comedy of errors.
Actually checking for traps noticed it.
I
They
mean,
were just
we
like
try.
dead last on initiative.
Yep. It's not like we didn't check for traps. We just didn't notice them. We rolled badly in that regard, unfortunately. Anyways, after we got out of the room, we separated a little bit. Asher and Haboku ended up going to the room, and Riv, Arcus, and Kotora ended up going to the library. And I guess Jace is wherever.
It looks like I am with Atcher and Haboku.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, you guys did make your way up from below with the artifact in hand. When you did discover that the lantern seems to dispel the ghosts in the area whenever a ghost or whenever the light of the lantern crosses over one of the ghosts, they just vanish as if they had crossed the line toward the entryway. And everything, as you scan with the lantern, reverts back into an unruined state, as long as it is within the beam of the lantern.
Yeah.
It looks like Riv and Kotora are in Riv, Kotora, Naoki, and Arcus are in the library, currently trying to library things, and I am assuming that Asher, Haboku, and Jace are setting up at base camp again. That sound like a fair assessment?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds fine.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Cool. So, question one. Who has the lantern?
I believe Arcus.
Could you
He's
move
basi-
the skeletons and viewer cam over, please? I can't quite see where everything is, so...
If I remember correctly, the one that currently has the lantern is Arcus because he's in ghost watching duty.
Yeah, that would be very awkward for it to, or for Rip to have it right now.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I just deleted the tokens and moved them. You should be able to grab them now. So,
For some reason, now I can see nothing.
Oh,
focus on the viewer cam again.
I cannot. Set the combat tracker to it. Because, yeah, I don't see any of my characters. Or, Asher or any of the skeletons. There we go. Sorry, carry on.
did you hear me earlier, Lipa? Lipa?
I've been muted.
Oh,
My train of thought got completely obliterated by the stream maintenance there. Who has the lantern?
Arcus. He's in
Arcus,
ghost
okay.
watching duty, and at the moment it'd be awkward for Rick to have it anyways.
All right, so I'm assuming that Arcus, you are just kind of moving it to dispel the ghosts.
Since Tal is not here,
I was already one step ahead of you on that. It looks like all three of us were grabbing it.
I got it first, but damn, that was in quick succession. Oh my god.
4 times. So yeah, you do notice that as the lantern sweeps across any given tome, the covers were at one point embossed with fancy gold lettering that has just worn away over the years. It's not anything that you can read, but apparently now he can. Because she is gleefully scanning along, like you can watch her eyes follow the lantern and frantically take notes about each and every title that she can make out for the lantern light moves.
You can read this stuff, Naoki?
Yeah, so far, I mean, the titles at least seem to be a really old language. We've kind of just been calling it ancient Digispeak, but we don't know any of the specifics about it beyond, the occasional word here or there. We don't know what the actual word for the language is, but we can read a lot of it because we can find, bits and pieces here or there where records got translated and stuff. I've never seen so much of it in one place.
See.
This shelf at least seems to be a lot of scientific books, like the theory of the world, and that one is no, back just a little. That one, yeah, that one. That one is a treatise on mathematics. It'd be fascinating to actually read these, but I've got to be careful not to touch them so that they don't, get damaged by me touching them first. But just seeing the titles of these is amazing.
Wonder if I wonder if any of these books is a cookbook. There could be ancient recipes in there.
Maybe.
Maybe?
You might not have, a whole lot of reference points to be able to read them necessarily or to translate them, because it is a language on top of being, its own script. So, like, I can definitely translate the letters into words that, you could read, but I don't know that all of them would be words that you would know. And, like, I can translate a lot of them, but just this room alone.
Maybe not words that I know, but Rip would probably know them. He'll help me out.
Maybe. Probably not going to be in
Thank you,
this section,
Yorkia.
though. It's probably not going to be in this section, though. Like I said, this one seems to be more like science and math, and that one's an astrology book.
Arcus is gonna take a look at it.
Wait, don't touch, don't just leave it on the shelf. Because when you push it over, like I've noticed that some things don't seem to be there when the light when the light moves away, and you can kind of like see how there's this pit in the shelving here. Even if you move the light over it, when I've got my hand here, there's nothing actually here. So I think that if we try to touch these books, they might fall apart.
Oh, just like actually, just like the trap mechanism where this lantern wants to begin with. Yeah, I guess we can't really touch them.
How you're doing it, by the way, it's really fascinating. Is that like a projector or?
I think so.
A generous bestowal.
IDDoThings tipped $15. Delayed tradition Razim coins.
Thank you for the tip, Ido. That is the first tier of the tip goal completed. Thank you.
Oh my god! I just saw the name of the donation goal. That is amazing.
I mean,
Okay,
I'm giving you
a
some.
lot of the time.
I'm giving you some wonderful, recipe books in the chat.
Okay, I just want to point out a lot of the donation goal titles have been references and jokes, and nobody seems to have gotten them.
I mean, I just got this one because it's freaking Sailor Moon.
$10. Moonlit tradition.
Thank you for that tip as well, Gimund.
Mmm. Deadman's toast. That sounds delicious.
Arcus is not sure why, but he's gonna, without touching it, take a closer look at the astrology book.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but the cover looks like Greek to you. Specifically Mycenaean Greek. All you're able to really see is the spine. There is a symbol that probably is a sun or a moon. At where a traditional publisher's imprint would be on a modern hardback book. But the text is entirely in a foreign language. It's a little bit longer though. If you ask, now he can probably give a translation.
So, what does this translate to?
So the basic translation is astrology. The word for word is heavenly bodies of the heavens and their influence on the mortal lives that govern all. This bit probably refers back to influence instead of mortal lives, so it might be influence that governs all mortal lives, but it's basically probably a book on astrology and using stellar movements to predict things.
Huh. Not sure why I find that so interesting.
A generous
But it just
bestowal.
feels interesting.
Raharu 95 tipped $15. Lunar Tiara action.
Thank you for the tip as well, Raharu. That is the second tier of the tip goal completed. And congrats on the 560 stream streak there, Raijin. Mwah.
It's a fascinating branch of history. It's the field kind of got discredited, but some of the discoveries were still used to develop modern astronomy. At least the baseline that became modern astronomy. I mean, removed several layers, of course, but I mean, it's just amazing what they were able to observe with nothing more than just a couple of lenses sometimes.
Huh? Okay.
And she is gone. She is just rambling about everything they know about this culture, which is actually surprisingly not a lot compared to what you guys have been here had gleaned from Celine. I don't know if you guys want to break her heart by telling her that, though.
Nope.
I wonder if there's books here that are readable to us.
I hmm. I mean, it's possible depending on what ancient dialects you know, but probably not. Unless you know, like, ancient languages. Like, ancient languages. Like, most of our libraries only have, one or two books that are in foreign languages, and usually those are going to be, reference books.
Well, at the very least, we have some context instead of having to try and piece things together from scratch. That would be awful. I mean, I'm pretty sure Rib would like it, but still, that would still take a lot of time.
Yeah, it did take a lot of time just to get the bits that we do have. If we can get these books out of here safely and start translating them, that's going to be... We might be able to learn more about that, about the language and the culture in the next 10 years than we've learned in the last maybe 50.
That would be wonderful. I wonder.
I mean,
I wonder.
standing on the shoulders of Draymond and everything.
I don't wonder if we'd be able to. I mean, we are still expecting some reinforcements from HQ to come, so we might be able to at least recover some of these.
That would be pretty cool. I'd like that a lot. Plus, it's been a while since I've been back to HQ.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess one thing we can do right now is just categorize sections. Like this one seems to be science.
Hush.
What was that, Haboku?
I just said touch.
Oh. Touch.
Touch.
Touch me.
And then you... I'm not going to continue the song because otherwise it will not stop.
Anyway, yeah, she kind of continues as you go along. Like the next section seems to be a section on like maps and atlases.
Oh boy.
Yeah. If you thought she was excited before, you might actually need a recording device to start being able to piece together what she's actually saying at this point, because you're going to need to take a recording and play it back slower.
Did she glitch herself out again?
No, she's just very excited.
Do we have to roll insight to even understand what she's saying?
Question: Does my where is it? I know that's a lower skill. I was about to ask if my translate rib skill would help with that.
You can certainly catch more. You can certainly... Gabby. You can certainly catch more than than say Haboku would be able to out of this conversation. Although calling it a conversation is a little generous. She is full on gushing right now.
Okay. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I am going to take a piece of paper and a pencil from Rich stuff real quick, and I'm going to try and write this stuff down of what she's saying. Even if I don't end up catching everything, I will try to.
Okay, that definitely that's like a good use of time.
Let's see how fast Kotora is at writing Digimoji.
You might actually need to do, shorthand too.
Shorthand
But
Digimoji.
Truly, this is the dankest dungeon.
Retipped $7.27. Tradition. Hash browns.
Thank you so much for that tip. I have stepped away for a little bit, so I can't update it, but thank you for that tip.
What actually, what would be a good role to try and write down what Naoki is saying as she's saying it? And I'm probably gonna go body first, but I'm wondering what the skill is, what the skill for this would be.
that's a good question. I don't know if
I mean,
forceful. It doesn't matter.
I mean, I guessing either initiative or craft, maybe.
Or
Because
insight.
I think this actually might be an academics check.
oh, academics. Hmm.
Note taking is an academics kind of thing.
I guess that makes sense. But unfortunately, contrast academics is 0. But I guess my other role is fine. Yeah.
I will let you apply your Riv bonus though.
Okay. That's 7 dice. Wow. Okay.
True combo.
True combo, but that's still 7.
All right, you're able to get. You're able to get some of the pretty fair clip of the details down. Actually, she is in hyperfixation mode about how revolutionary this is going to be in the field of ancient studies, because these are going to be maps specifically made by the Ephesians. So it's going to
Kotora-
have the locations of a lot of ancient civilizations and tribes and groups, not the modern ones.
Kotora is so aggressively not taking that the fist that he's writing with is on fire.
You're actually a little bit surprised that Naoki's sheet of paper hasn't caught fire yet, because she's scribbling down notes too. Let me know when you get back, Sim.
I mean, I'm still here and listening. It's just I went to stretch out because not in the scene, but I can still participate in stuff. Just gonna take a moment to get back to roll.
I was just going to check in with you guys and see what you're doing over by the fire pit.
Asher is currently trying to be patient, but really kind of just wants to get moving. He is playing on his Valve dock.
Jace is probably playing guitar right now. It looks like we're getting ghosty attention over on the wall, too.
They know where their boundaries are.
Just more or less patrolling the area.
Sentry duty.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we don't have much to do over here. We're just waiting for them in the library.
Unless we want to deal with those ghosts for funsies. Because if I recall, I remember hearing that the ghosts are kind of stuck here until we dispatch them.
Yeah, I mean, sure, we could do some training, some target practice.
Yeah, the ghosts basically just keep respawning.
Get ourselves some discount XP. I'm okay with that.
Here. Let me just pull my left, right, pull anything.
Because it's either that or else Jason's going to sit here and play guitar.
It's up to you guys. I've still got the stats for these guys. That's why I haven't let you guys multiply the experience yet.
I
I'm
mean,
a lot of pre-buff then, aren't I? Go ahead.
do we really need to bother with rolls and such if we're just, taking target practice and training on them?
Not really, no.
They can't attack back, so we've got plenty of time while they're in the library to just keep going and going and going.
Okay. This might actually be a situation where I think that's basically all that's... Like, there's nothing major going to happen until you guys catch another rest. So, whenever you guys in the library are done in the library...
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
You'll need to drag Naoki, kicking and screaming, out of that room, but you can do it.
Red Wolf Andrew, thank you so much for the raid. I'll let Zim do the rest of his raid message here in a moment.
Yeah. And honestly, it's just kind of unfortunate that Tal is not here because Reeb is the book geek of the party. So unfortunately, we only have Arcus and Kotora trying to respond to Naoki.
Thank you very
Tal
much for that raid, Andrew.
Thank you.
Hope you had a good stream. Thank you for sharing your community.
Yeah, like I said, I was kind of counting on Riff being here to do the primary library exploration thing, but there's definitely stuff in the library. Depending on how long you guys let Naoki and how indulgent you want to be with her curiosity, she's able to produce an index of at least the 2 sections that you guys are right next to.
I mean, Kotora has no reason to stop her. This is legitimately the discovery of a lifetime. And Kotora is what you may call it, interested to see if there might be some sort of cookbook in this location.
So they're going to be in there for a while. So we're out there for a while.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
We're going to run out of ghosts.
They take a couple of hours to respawn every time you kill one, so.
So we kill a handful of ghosts. We sit down and go about doing our chillaxing. Then the ghosts respawn and we get up and we get more target practice. Understood.
Lamau.
Oh, double true combo.
Oh, mind that. That's just Haboku helm. Fire breathing. I think practice.
So, how are you translating this?
I just know some of the words kind of offhand. Mostly I'm just writing down the titles, and it's kind of like a different language that, I mean, I can read the characters pretty easily. It's just habit at this point. I've been around them enough to know that. Most of the words are ones that we've, run across before. There are a couple that I just don't recognize at all. But most of them are, pretty common words to see in some of the other texts that we've got that we've been able to translate.
How easy is it to translate them?
It was really difficult at first, but now a little bit less difficult.
Where did you ended up learning how to do that?
At the academy back in, well, you guys saw the academy, right? I mean, it's hard to miss.
Academy?
Kotora shakes his head.
Yeah, at the academy. It's like the second.
I mean, I've been to the library in Kenso, but I've not been to the academy. No.
How to get Naomi to leave.
But how could you miss the? It's the The campus is probably the biggest, the third biggest area in Shoshin. It's huge.
Oh,
You missed the academy? Wait, hang on, I might have the wrong town.
wait,
Kinzo.
what? Ah, I thought you were because for a moment I thought you were actually talking about Shoshen, and if that was the case, that Kotora was just about to just give Naoki some unfortunate news because the academy might have been devoured if that was the case.
Arcus is taking out his notebook and just writing, "Go to academy?" Question mark.
I mean, to be fair, we haven't really had a lot of time to call it explore the city all that much before we went. We got sent out our missions. We're not really. Most of us are not really like residents of Kenzo. We came from other places. The ones that are residents are Asher and Jace.
Oh, well.
I
I'm from
mean,
Corey.
you guys met a wonderful Angelwoman at the library, and Haboku went and got a membership to a gym or a dojo.
Yeah.
It was Haboku, right?
Yes, it
Yeah, that
was.
was-
Like most people, he gets a gym membership and never uses it.
More like he didn't have the foresight to realize, remember that he was leaving town not long
Yep.
afterward.
Yep.
All right, Jace needs a bigger house because apparently he has 2 children living at home now.
Yeah, it probably takes several hours just to get through those 2 or 3 sections of bookshelves. She's going from top to bottom on each shelf, documenting every book in the flashes between the lantern being swung by them.
We also probably have to like pull the lantern away a few times just in case like the ghosts try to come in through the whatchamacallit, the walls, unless at some point they just decided to stop coming.
No, they're still occasionally trying to harass you, but every time they do, they just get lanterned.
Every time we shine the lantern in one of the ghosts, Kotra is just going to shout, "Spirits be gone!"
I like to imagine that there's just the occasional whole judgment from Asher nearby.
Yes. Because, yes, he's going to be putting his all into it, just practicing on them. Discount XP is very good. Guess I should move over there.
Also, what would it be to try and begin to learn how to translate these just from watching Naoki?
Etiquette.
Oh. Yeah, I was going to say either etiquette or academics again.
Academics is for learning new things, but when it comes to languages, that falls under etiquette.
Noted.
Yep, noted. You're welcome to give it a shot.
Well, well, this is why he's trying to learn.
I will give you 2 in teamwork.
Jace has etiquette, surprisingly. But Jace also speaks several languages from around this region, so
that would have been not the right formula. I almost put in just the formula without just the slash roll.
Oh.
Wow, the true combos are consistent tonight.
Indeed.
Also one of these ones, because he actually wants to start learning how to translate these. Never mind.
What the heck?
The best you're going to get is that you can maybe start reproducing some of these letters. You don't know what they mean.
Well, it's a good first start.
Yeah.
So, how's this?
Oh, that's very good.
He's happy and showing Kotora.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Arcus. Hmm. Ah. Hey Naoki, I'm assuming that no, I'm assuming that the ancient languages don't really translate to our current Digimoji, Digimoji, what you may call it, 1-to-1, correct?
And there are a few symbols that we have that didn't really have an equivalent in this, and there are one or two that they had that we required digraphs for, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
This is sort of a precursor to the digiglyphs that we use, or to the digimoji that we use. It's sort of, kind of, in the same way that, that a brazier, like the one outside, is kind of a precursor to a flashlight.
I see. I see. Hmm.
Arcus's
Like,
eyes are sparkling.
hmm. Maybe we could start with maybe we could start with nailing down which ancient which of the ancient letters translates to does have a direct Digimoji when you translate them with our current language. That would be a good place to start when it comes to trying to learn this, Arcus.
At the top of the page, he's gonna write ancient languages practice.
Hmm. Yeah, because maybe I'll help you out in this. I mean, I'm not entirely sure how useful it would be for me to learn an ancient language, but I guess it couldn't hurt. It couldn't hurt. I'm not entirely sure what else to do here at the moment.
Would also be useful in exploring future runes.
True.
Maybe. It might, yeah. It's been really hard for us to find examples that use Ephesian, but yeah, it's possible. Other ruins might not use the same language, but there might be other Ephesian ruins around here.
True.
It's a little bit niche these days, unfortunately.
It's still runes. As Arcus is beginning to just run in circles a little bit, just around here.
Yeah, that is not helping her progress. But
It was only for a little bit.
going to
Yeah.
this
By the
really
way, did we end up telling Naoki about our encounter with Queen Celine? I'm asking this out of character.
I think so.
If you did, you have not told me.
Yeah, I mean, we ended up our last session before we even interacted with Naoki. So yeah, we haven't decided on that. We just probably told her about the artifact and we began scouring the library.
Technically, if you do, you're going to break our hopes and dreams, aren't you?
What was that?
But if you do, aren't you going to technically be breaking her heart by revealing that we know a lot of this stuff already?
I mean, maybe. Also, Queen Celine probably doesn't want doesn't want somebody doesn't want the possibility of bringing somebody else like Rip to her presence. So maybe I should just keep quiet.
That's fair.
I'm honestly trying to I'm honestly trying to think how to engage with with this Zim further.
Might be just a point where
I mean, we can
Yeah.
always just move on. It's fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's probably going to be.
If worse comes to worse, we might just have to rewind next session so that we can have a proper team with the one that actually does engage with this kind of stuff to when he's actually here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll head back.
Okey-dokey.
Yeah. Head
Watch
with
your
the others.
step. Haboku will just say that Edis is probably a filler. Just a lot of fire around where he's
Has the
and shooting it.
lantern been taken into this corridor yet?
Which corridor?
Where's my ping button?
Yeah, I would say as Arcus was moving, he would have moved to where the viewer cam is.
Okay, what do you know then? Cool. So,
Okay, silly thought. Has the lantern been used on Asher's skeletons?
Oh, that is a funny thought actually.
I mean, they were following him, and we were walking with the lantern, so.
the answer is yes, comma. but we can't show those images on stream.
Oh, fair
Whoa.
enough.
It's just funny that just them. I'm looking less skeletal with the light shining on them.
Those Naoki coming with us.
Is one of you prepared to use physical means to pull Naoki with you?
Kotora is.
Then yeah, Naoki is coming with you.
Hey Naoki, I think it's time for us to go.
I'll get to, but okay.
Yeah, if she resists, Kotora is just picking her up like he usually does with Riv.
Okay. Marching order. Yeah, no, I'm just going to put you here. Arcus. When you step into this corridor,
Yeah?
when the light hits the walls, you see that there is a mural in progress revealed by the lanternless light.
Kotora?
Kotora is going to move forward so that Naoki can see this. What the heck is that?
Hey, Asher, Jace, Haboku?
Guys, come here.
Are we done spoofing the ghosts for the time being?
Oh, yeah, they're gone.
Jace sighs and walks over. Why not?
Asher will go over as well.
Arcus points at the wall.
That is wall art.
Well, it's the start to what will eventually be wall art. At the moment, it looks more like reference dots and like stick figures and very, very basic positioning markers. It looks like a mural will be drawn here, but whoever is going to be drawing the mural hasn't actually started yet, according to what you can see with the lantern.
Where does it look like it starts? Or do I have to get closer?
By pacing the wall, it goes from this corner to this one, and from this corner to this one. There are two separate images, probably, one on each wall.
I guess Arcus will start over here.
You can't really make out any details. Like I said, even the quote-unquote broad strokes haven't been put in by the artists yet. But there's definitely something under the goo.
Do we need to start scraping off whatever the stuff is on the wall?
For the record, Kotora tried that.
And he ended up getting what is that ghost from Ghostbusters?
Slimer.
Yeah,
Slimer.
and he ended up getting Slimered. I wouldn't recommend that. That goo is that goo is freaking alive, or at least it splashes if you touch it. It's you so much as touch it.
What it tastes like? Jace is obviously kidding.
I was actually thinking of answering that question earnestly because you asked it of Kotora.
That's why I asked. He's obviously joking, but I'm expecting an answer here.
Kotora, unfortunately, you would have to describe the taste as what a durian smells like.
Thought is going to shake his head. What a durian smells like.
Ah, farts.
Arcus is just gonna pace along the wall to see if there's anything that reveals itself.
I wonder. Hey, Arcus, how? What is the? What is the like? What is the radius of the beam of light?
How far out is it?
It goes out in a cone. Hang on. I need to. Oh, that's why it's not letting me. About that angle in front of you. So that's what, 30-degree angle? 60?
Have we tried like Arcus, you can do the freezy thing, right? Or is that Fulker?
That's vulgar.
I was gonna say we could always try and freeze it, but Riv is currently sleeping
Yeah.
and cardboard shaped.
I mean, I could. I mean, I could try to put it in flames, but that could, but that could damage whatever is on the other side.
What about Asher?
Asher tried that too. The entire ruins didn't like that.
No.
There is the other option, but Asher already demonstrated that bad idea messing with coding.
For what it's worth, as you've been killing the ghosts, not with the lantern, but actually killing them, the shimmering spots have grown and grown.
Do we have to kill the ghost to get rid of all the goop?
Oh boy.
Or maybe we could exercise them or somehow. I mean, now that we have the lantern, we could actually move through this place without having to worry about them. Maybe we could actually find a way to get them to set them, put them in peace. Quinceline did say that whatever is keeping them alive was something that was kind of incomplete. Or
she also
not alive, but existing.
She also said they're stuck here until they're unexisted. It's okay. We found out if we stand right along that edge right there, they can't really hurt us, and we can just kind of sit here and take pot shots at them.
Bro,
it's not nice, but
I think this is just a light paw thing, but there's been a ghost just hanging about.
Was there always just a ghost hanging about in the library with us that we didn't notice?
Yes, she was glaring at you very judgmentally, with a staff held between her crossed arms and tapping her foot at you. Every time she's banished, she comes back a couple of minutes later to the same spot and just glares.
Oh, we're serious about this.
Yeah, so there's been this one who's been kind of around.
We actually had them actually try to attack us. She's just been standing there menacingly.
She kind of reminds you of an Anja woman for some reason.
Ah,
For some reason, Arcus gets the shivers.
no, those Kotora.
Well, did we want to leave, or did we want to try and review these murals thingies? Through the slow process of ghost removal.
Hey, I guess since that ghost is actually material at the moment, I'm just gonna try the thing. Kotora is gonna wave at the ghost. Hey there.
She doesn't respond. She's glaring.
Can you talk, or are you silent like the others?
She
Lots of
moves her lip. Actually, yeah, give me an etiquette roll, Kotora, because she's moving her lips. And I need you to see if you can read them.
I'd laugh so hard if it's shh.
I'll go body instance etiquette. That sounds right.
Mind.
Oh, mine instance etiquette. Well, that's a bad roll. Can anybody help me with this?
You can have
Well,
one dot of
actually-
etiquette from base.
Social stuff is usually soul.
Well,
Solid.
that's never mind that. That can. That's still.
But I mean, that's
I
a bit.
can't give you soul.
I mean, that's a bit better. Kotora's mine is 1, his soul is 3, so that's better for me.
Asher will provide 2 etiquette.
Can anybody give me teamwork?
I can give you 1 unless someone has 2 or more.
Asher has 2
Nope.
teamwork and 2 etiquette, so, you know.
I got 1 etiquette, 0 teamwork.
Oh, I guess I'll accept the 1 teamwork. The 2 etiquette and 1 teamwork then. So that's 3, 6, 0, 9. Like a citizen roll.
You're not able to get all of it, but you are pretty sure she's telling you off for something.
Kotora's ears droop as it says, Are you angry? Are you angry at us? I mean, all the other ghosts are angry at us for different reasons, but is it something different? You don't seem to be attacking us.
I mean, you're holding something that's preventing from doing that.
They cannot attack us with the lantern. And as I said before, they aren't really capable of actually communicating. It's the variety of undead that they are.
She's definitely adding some gestures now.
What kind of gestures?
They're not rude, if that's what you're asking, but they are very emphatic.
Well, while that's going on, what did we want to do? Did we want to try and get the mural thing sorted, or did we just want to get going and come back some other time, maybe?
I mean, never coming back sounds good to me, but
Well, I'm sure the researchers want to come back at some point, but that's up to them.
if I have anything to say about it, one of them will never be leaving the base again.
What are you talking about, Asher?
Naoki should not be out here on their own. Plain and simple.
Well, yeah, she definitely needs backup. She isn't exactly a fighter. The fact that she was by herself, the fact that she was by herself to begin with was, I mean, I'm pretty sure she said that it was a
Moronic?
staffing shortage. I'm pretty sure that she said it was a staffing shortage, unfortunately.
She needs a collar and a leash.
Weirdly, now he is now making the exact same expression as the Legismon.
Kotora is going to look at Naoki and then look back at the Legismon. Oh, I get it now. She feels insulted. Why didn't I
Arcus
get
is
it?
just.
Why didn't I
Go
get it
ahead.
before? I was just gonna say, why didn't I get it before? You go ahead.
Arcus is just gonna look towards the ghost. And then, whisper. Are you telling us to be quiet because we're in the library?
Give me another etiquette check.
I can give you 2 teamwork.
Do teamwork, so 8 because this is social. 3.
You are pretty sure that you were correct and that she is possibly offended.
Arcus is just gonna be like, be quiet if we come back to this library.
Kotora is going to nod.
Alright, should we get going, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
You gonna come with Naoki?
I mean, you just go back to the camp, but it might still be rainy outside. It might also be night outside.
Well, I'm just asking because otherwise I'm picking you up and carrying you out.
Then why?
Because if you're gonna come willingly, I don't have to carry you.
No. Since now we don't really have to worry about the ghosts. We could explore this location further, but I can't. But I'd be willing to do that later. I'm kind of exhausted.
Let's get back to camp then.
It is.
Haboku poke his head outside.
It is definitely dark. It looks like the rain has let up. It's not fully stopped yet, but
How is it looking, Haboku?
It's nighttime. The rain in is a bit better.
A bit better. So it's still raining.
I'll put
Yeah.
it to you like this: when Haboku pulls his head in. He's wet, not drowned.
That's
Well, to
Oh,
be
okay.
drowned, he needs to be able to breathe in the first place.
I think the word you were looking for was drenched.
No, it went beyond. It would have gone beyond drenched at the height of the storm. Kotora knows.
Yeah.
Kotora practically had to swim back in.
Yeah, when Kotora sees Haboku's hood. Okay, so the rain definitely is better. I guess it is subsiding now.
Camp's probably still flooded.
Probably. I mean, it was right next to the river, and it was raining pretty hard.
Do we just rest here then?
It's probably for the best.
All right. Sets, pulls out guitar. More target practice when the ghosts come about.
While he's looking outside, Haboku will just briefly check back and see if there's like any sign that anyone aside from them has been in near the temple.
You don't see any new footprints or anything like that. It's night, so it's hard to see beyond the entrance very well. And it's raining pretty heavily, so you are not going to smell anything new.
Fair enough. He just wanted to make sure there were no more of the Forest Guard scouts waiting for them.
All right. I guess split up into watches.
Yeah.
Second watch.
I guess I'll take first.
I'll take the last watch.
I'll be with Asher.
I guess I'll take second watch.
And
And we're
Chase is
leaving Chase
getting
with
accompanied by
All by myself.
No, you
Kind
get to
wanna
do
be.
watch with Naoki.
Oh god.
Or
I was gonna say cardboard Riv.
yeah, or card Riv.
Our
See,
rib.
but
Naoki's gonna be awake.
Carter would end up talking to Naoki all night, so I would be once again all by myself.
All by myself.
I'm fine being all by myself, as long as I don't get asked questions or have to talk.
Nah, Naoki seems pretty intent on her note-taking, scribbling. She's doing something. It involves several sheets of paper on two portable desks.
How diligent.
Okay, I need your perception roll, please, Mr. Jace.
Yep. Okay. It is that many. That many.
So, in case I missed it, have we actually left the ruins, or are we still in there?
We're still in there. It's raining out, so we're waiting out the rain for one more night.
Yeah, and going back to the camp will have been flooded because it was right next to the river. The rain was basically a downpour.
Let the rain fall down. I got a 2. A lovely 2.
Well, that's certainly a roll. I'm trying to decide what to do with this information.
Look, Jace's eyes ain't what they used to be, okay, man? You get older, your eyesight kind of goes out a little bit. It's just the way it is. Don't blame the old man.
Okay then. As far as Jace is aware, nothing major seems to happen. You know, you get the regular forest raining sounds. Oh, good. A lot of wet outside. Your guitar doesn't seem to be appreciating the moisture, but you know how to take care of your guitar. You've had that
It's
thing for a while.
better in here than it is out there.
Exactly.
Anyways, I've had this guitar for literally years. The fact that it's still in one piece is shocking.
I thought this was the one that Asher got for you.
Jace has been walking around with an electric guitar that you got for him and this original acoustic he's had since he's a kid on his back this entire time.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Guess I'm waking up Haboku. It sounds like Kotora.
Yes.
As you
Shake,
turn
shake,
him
shake.
away, you die from a stab in the back.
Ow.
Well, a stab to the back. How original falls down well.
Ooh, look at Took.
Oh. Is it my turn, Jace?
How are you?
Try ons. Alrighty.
Hey,
Haven't,
keep well.
yeah. Haven't slept in once in a while. It's not that bad.
Used to rain like this all the time. It was actually kind of annoying.
I wonder how the weather is nowadays with the natural way that the forest is acting.
Well, this is spring rain. What time of year is it?
Good question, Lipa.
We'll go with spring.
So far normal. You guys have fun. I'm going to sleep.
Have a good one.
Uses Astro as a pillow.
Might not be a great
Well,
idea,
then it's-
considering he's going to have to get up for watch as well at some point.
That's fine.
Just another innocent poke outside paid from Haboku to see how much extra rain is let down.
Kotora does as well.
Yeah, it has definitely eased off a bit. I do need perception checks.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Buddy Instincts Protection.
That is that many dice plus specialty.
Oh, nice.
None shall see me. Though my battle cry may give me away.
Oh, nice. Wow, we also got 2 1s.
I am waiting for the theory influence. Yeah, I can definitely work with that. Kotora.
Yeah.
You hear a sound that you are pretty sure is regular splashing in the river. That is a little too regular to be just rain. And Haboku, you are able to hear talking. With the rain going the way it is, you're not quite able to make out what the words are, but you can hear that there are at least 2 people.
Does it
And
sound like it's coming?
they seem to be having a minor argument.
Somebody's out there.
I heard splashing in the river.
There are people talking.
Should we try and scout, or should we alert the others?
Feel like we should alert the others. But I'll see if I can. I can't really hear what they're saying. Can Haboku tell if it's coming in the direction of the camp?
Vaguely that direction. Like I said, the rain and between the rain and the fact that you're in a forest, it's a little hard to tell, but it seems like more that direction than not that direction.
Okay.
Yeah, might be safer to let everyone know, though, because it sounds like they're coming from the direction where the camp was.
Yeah. Okay. Kotora is going to go ahead and go and wake up Jace. Unfortunately,
Jace not quite awake yet, but used to children, just does that single dad eye crack of why.
we heard we heard some Digimon, some creatures talking nearby.
Ah, dang it. All right. Pulls himself to his feet, dusts himself off.
Now, out of character, these could be the reinforcements since that we requested.
Yeah.
It could also be
But-
the scout outs from the Guardian.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that means me and Haboku Do a little scouting and you wait back, and if we're not back in a certain amount of time, you wake everybody up.
That sounds like a good idea. Yeah.
All right, give me 1 second. He focuses and turns slightly camouflage. Slightly, because it's only 1 dot bonus. I used to be better at this. All right. Shall we go, Haboku?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, you guys are able to make your way out of the den toward the sorry, your mates. You guys are able to make your way out of the den easily enough. It is dark and it is raining. And from what you remember, camp should be to the south by southwest-ish.
You got pretty good navigation skills, right?
He has a whole whopping 1 in navigation.
That is better than my 0, so it's okay. It's a straight path if I recall correctly. So anyways, we're trying to follow the voices. It's getting back. That's going to be the annoying part. Well, let's get slow and do the hidey bit.
Okay.
I'm assuming you want subterfuges there, Lightpaw?
Yeah,
Do I get to add my wilderness savviness to it?
absolutely.
Neat.
Ooh.
Really?
Wow, nice.
Okay, stolen 2 of those.
Background noise.
Yeah, I'll spend the last one on it too.
It definitely tooed.
Jace, with the aid of a distraction, you are able to get close, probably without being noticed. Haboku, give me a perception check, please.
Okay.
I think I know how this distraction happens.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah. So as you two are walking, Haboku, you take a step, and bloop,
Right into the
fall
water.
into a pit that is now full of water.
Ow.
The good news, you found one of Asher's traps.
You're welcome.
More good news, it'll probably be easier to get out of this way, assuming you can swim.
You can doggy paddle.
Jace, you
Mhm.
are pretty sure you're able to use this as a distraction if you wanted to try to swing around to see who is making the noise, because it's easier to hear now. It is definitely at least two people having
Yep.
words with one another.
Yeah, I can teleport around a little bit. As long as I know that our undead doggo friend is fine, I will go ahead and blip closer. Somewhere with a good advantage point.
Be fine.
Thumbs up.
Well, me borrow some points over here. That is not the correct window. That is not the correct window. Where are my dice macros?
Tabs.
Tabs, so many tabs.
Tabs, everywhere there's tabs. Looking in the street. I don't remember the rest of the words of that song. Oofda.
Jace, you were able to make out three figures in the semi-darkness. One of them has a very broad hat of some kind on, and it looks like he was fishing until just a second ago. One is vaguely humanoid shaped with big round bits to him, possibly a bearmon. And the third has a very, well, it would be a shaggy mane, but it is currently plastered to him by the rain, and a broad coat. And all three are looking in the direction of Haboku.
Any coloration notices or notes?
It's a little dark for that. Oh, wait, no, because they would be carrying lights. Right. So they are definitely a bearmon. A Leomon with a coat? Question mark? And some kind of bird guy with a hat? And some kind of weapons. It's hard to tell with the angle he's holding his arms at.
I see. None of them are colored like me, though. And Asher.
Let me double check the natural coloration for one of the three. I don't think so, but let me triple check one. One of the three, but it's the Bearmon. That might not be an indication of anything.
All right. I'm gonna try and get back to Haboku.
I mean, no, yeah, Bearmons are actually just naturally that color.
Yep, so that's not an indicator at all. That is -1 assistful of knowing whether or not these are bad guys or not. And I couldn't identify any sort of markings or anything on their clothing, correct?
Not that you could see, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and make my way back to Haboku then.
Okay. By the time you do get back to Haboku, he's managed to doggy paddle to the edge of that trap. He looks a bit like a wet dog, because he is.
All right. Oh, you wet dog smell. Great. So there's 3 individuals. I can't tell if they're with the forest or not. A Leomon, Bearmon, and some bird with a hat. No identifying markings that I can see. One of them has my coloration, but Bearmon just kind of look like that, so... Do you want to try and make contact, or are we porting back? What do you want to do?
Well, they probably already know that I'm here.
I can stay in the shadows.
Yeah, that sounds smart.
I'll be up in that tree.
And Haboku will just climb out of the he fell in and wait and see if they try and play and speak to him.
Okay. It takes a few minutes, but eventually you are able to hear splashing sottily up the up the path. You are able to hear the 3 individuals approaching.
Probably having better luck with Asher's traps than Haboku is.
Yes, in fact, they are having better luck. In fact, when they finally do get on the other side of the same pitfall trap that you just fell in and climbed out of, the Leomon puts his arm out to stop the other 2 from advancing. At which point he looks up and notices you. And there's a bit of a tense standoff.
Hi.
Hello?
You know, honestly, this is perfectly fine. As long as we're with this Leomon, we've got a plot shield. We got plot armor.
Exactly. Leomon always dies first.
Yeah. The Leomon will go first. We'll be fine until, after he's gone, but that'll give us enough time to get
guys.
away.
You've misunderstood something. This is a Bancho Leomon.
And?
They still die. Hey.
Yeah,
they still died.
He's still going to be the heroic savior in a moment where he'll save us all and we'll all get to escape. That's the way this works. We know how it goes. Leomon, shield. Plus.
Well, you don't look like the last 3 we've run into.
Last 3?
Yeah, we've had to solve some problems getting in here. Do we need to solve another?
The problem had to do with Digimon that had a red and black color scheme.
Yep.
So you're not affiliated with them?
Nope.
Do I need to roll insight? Just to be sure? Or is it just really that clear?
Yeah, go ahead and do an insight.
I better roll 2, huh? Jace is too far away. His hearing ain't what it used to be.
You're pretty sure the Leomon is being straight with you. You're also pretty sure he's very suspicious of you.
Okay, in that case, no, I'm not with them either. Haboku will lower his hood just to show that he's not heavy. He doesn't have the same color scheme as them, even though his undead appearance might make that a little hard to tell.
The Leomon raises an eyebrow. Are you part of the pack that we've been seeing traces of? Or aren't you with the rest of them?
You mean the Galmon?
Wait. Oh. Yeah, Galmon would track too. So, it looks like we have...
Are you...
Go ahead.
Are you with the DAH?
That depends on how you know that acronym.
I'm Haboku.
He turns his back for a minute and has a whispered conference with the other two. Occasionally the bird guy. Did I mention what species he is, by the way?
No, he's a bird with a hat. I just assumed it was a smarter Gib Gab.
Occasionally he peeks his head up, and looks at Haboku and then looks back down. Eventually one of them produces a list. And checks it and then puts it away. Very well. It looks like we're here to relieve you guys. We tried to find your camp, but all we found were some was a flooded out bunker.
Yeah, we got flooded out.
Jay's waiting for a signal.
I don't suppose you can lead us to where you guys are camped? I don't think I've been properly dry in 3 days, and I would really like to fix that.
Yeah, sorry about that. Just to be clear, you're aware of the issue we're having here, right?
Yeah, vaguely. Kiga said something about it. You see the Bearmon just put his paw over his head and shake it. The bird guy has the decency to look embarrassed.
Haboku will give a signal to Jace. Jace.
Jace is gonna pull out his badge before he appears next to Haboku, so that way he has something to show. So that way somebody looking like him doesn't just pop out of nowhere and he gets stabbed.
Stab.
When you show up, Jace, the Leomon gets into a fighting stance. The Bearmon gets into a fighting, kind of scrambles around, and the Baraimon pulls out one of his swords and swings his fishing pole and the trout that's on it out into an offensive stance. Realizes that he's using a fishing pole and puts that behind him instead.
Can I do something really silly? How mad do you think he'd be if I tried to snatch the fish?
That's not your fish.
Damn. Jace just holds up the badge and goes, "It's okay, guys. Settle down. I'm with Haboku."
They look at the badge. They look back at you. They look at the badge. They look back at you. They look at Haboku. They look back at the badge. They look back at you.
Jace Forger, I've been living in the town for like 5 years now. Come on.
The Bearmon rolls his eyes and gets into a more relaxed stance, which seems to at least detensify the bird guy, who puts away his sword.
By the way, I almost ate that fish.
And almost sheathes his fishing pole in the other sword's spot, but remembers that it's not a sword. The Leomon does ease out of his offensive stance as well. But he's clearly still suspicious. Right, well. About that leading us to your camp thing,
Right,
I would really like to get out of the rain.
It's not far. Come on. You guys got your badges, by the way?
The Bearmon holds up his and the Leomon's, and the bird guy pulls his out of a sash and shows it and then tucks it back in.
Alright, let's get back. Come on, Haboku. Lead the way. Sniff us back home, boy.
Oh, goody. Does that mean you're relying on Haboku's navigation skills?
I can give him a bonus of 1 dice.
Okay.
Unless you want me to roll, Haboku, and you want to bonus me 1 die.
Guess it could go either way.
Here, actually, let me do this. I don't need to be all stealthy anymore. Let me revert and try and change my skill set a bit. Yay, I'm fine. What would your roll be? Or do you want me to roll? It's up to you.
Sure, I'll roll. I'll see what it is.
Take a bonus of 3 dice now.
Ooh. Oops, it drops.
Yay, shape-shifting. Jace is being a dirty little cheater here. That was the right choice to make your roll. Got it.
You definitely find your way back.
Well, what can we say? Haboku is a very good minion.
True. And you know what they say, don't think, just win.
Yeah, just win.
Oh, toasters, toast.
But you are able to get back in actually less time than it took you to find the swimming pool.
Well, Asher's up area and made for a good landmark, it turns out.
So I guess for Kotora's sake, we walk in with 3 other individuals.
Have you guys been keeping the brazier lit and fed?
Yep. Kotora can do that easily.
The temptation to play a prank on Kotora and just walk in with my hands tied behind my back would be hilarious, but that is too far.
Kotora was waiting for you guys at the what you may call it at the near the entrance. Oh, Haboku, Jace. Who are these 3?
The backup that was sent.
Oh, thank goodness.
Fire's over there, guys. Dry off. I guess we'll talk in the morning. I'm going back to bed. Good night, guys. Goes back
Well,
to Asher. Dries off just a little bit. Uses Asher as pillow.
Asher continues to sleep.
well, while they're waiting for the rest of their watch to go by, Haboku will just ask. So, what's gonna happen now that you guys are here?
You're mostly here as backup for you guys, I think. The Bearmon just face palms and nods.
What others were you given exactly?
Yeah, Kiga gave us some orders to support you guys and make sure you're safe and stuff.
Yeah, we could use that. Haboku says, recalling their previous encounter with the Flymon.
Did you guys ended up encountering the agents of the forest guardian while you guys were coming while you guys were looking for us?
You're the ones that look like him?
Kotora nods.
Yep.
What happened when you guys What happened when you guys encountered them?
They fought, we won.
Kotora is going.
The Leomon starts buffing his nails, which you know,
He's definitely dying first.
ordinarily that would be pretty impressive, but now it's just going.
In what location do you guys found them?
The other guy who you're able to tell now is, well, I don't even think I'm gonna make you check for this. The other guy's a Baraimon.
Yeah, I had a feeling that it was a Raimon when you mentioned I had and that he's a Burman.
Yeah, I had the feeling too. I just needed to remember what it was called.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I
It's
put a
the
picture
fire
of it.
chicken.
It's the fire chicken.
It's the Digimon's version of fire chicken.
Yep, the evolution of Yakomon.
Should have stole his fish.
He moves forward, picks a piece of wood, spears the trout on it and wedges the other end so that the fish is still trying to flop, but is over the fire. It is not having a good time. But he
The fact
chimes
it's still alive is concerning.
in, fresh fish.
It was just caught.
It was raining hard enough.
You are not going to find a fresher fish than this.
Oh.
He chimes in. Well, we found them at the forest edge. Well, they found us at the forest edge, and they died at the forest edge. Then they found us about a day and a half out, and they died about a day and a half ago.
And you guys did not had any other encounters with them?
Not directly. They seem to be trying to test our defenses.
Okay, good. Because if you guys had, if you guys had like encountered them anywhere near here, I'd be concerned.
By the way, why are you
I
guys
believe
arguing?
they were probably staying out of sight. What was that?
Why were you guys arguing? It sounded like you were arguing.
Because this bird brain decided it'd be a good idea to start trying to catch a fish.
Wait, when? In the middle of the storm? It was a downpour.
Oh, the rain's been all but stopped for the last. Well, it's all but stopped. It was a good time to try to catch fish.
How flooded was the river?
Well, it went all the way back to where the bunker was.
Oh dear.
It was only ankle deep. It's fine. The Bearmon rolls his eyes and settles across from the Leomon at the brazier. It was probably a little bit more than ankle deep for him.
Yeah, I was gonna say for the rest of us.
How
Except
tall
for
is
maybe
Bonko,
Jace.
Leomon?
I mean, actually, almost are pretty tall. If you're trying to find official heights, I'm not entirely sure you're going to find them. Like, Paw.
Yeah, unfortunately, official heights are non-existent.
Whatever the artist feels like.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, all
Sometimes
math I've ever had to do, you have to do based on the age of the child they're paired with, and decide whether or not you want the Japanese age or the American age, because they're not canon.
And even then, you also have to figure out, like, because like some scenes, they will be very different heights.
No, it's fine. See, we just need to start with a Digimon that's in both seasons, and compare Ty's height to Ty's mom's height, and then Ty's height to an Agumon's height, and then an Agumon's height.
And then we got to get a scene, grab that one scene of them standing straight up, fully vertical, and start counting pixels.
I mean, you could probably find a scene where there's an Agumon and a bunch of Leomon in the same exact frame.
Well, yes,
I'm
but
pretty sure.
But then we'll also have to find Tai to then compare Tai to Agumon, and then compare Agumon to Banchaleomon. But then again, we also have to figure out which Agumon, because the one that was with Tai is definitely smaller than the Agumon that was with, I think his name was Marcus from
correct. From Data Squad.
Yeah. Yeah, the one from Data Squad was much bigger than the one that was with Tai.
You're not wrong.
That's why we need to compare him to Ty's mom, because Ty's mom is an adult and actually possibly has a somewhat canon age. Other than either 10 or 14, depending on what country. And then we also got to figure out what country. Well, they're in Japan, so at least we can use Japanese people's heights, average heights for all that. Because that's always standard, thankfully.
There is nothing canon about anything with Digimon.
No. See, to find out Ty's mom's height, you need to have a scene where you can see the ceiling in Ty's apartment. And compare her height
However,
to the ceiling in Ty's apartment.
Except there's a problem there, because then we've got to get into figuring out the equivalent real-world location of their apartment in order to find out what the standard ceiling height is there. Because that does fluctuate from one place to another.
As well as what year it was produced and what legal stuff was going on. And it's a more modern building, so it was probably built in the late 90s.
Right, but that means that you can use the door as the reference point.
Again, that still fluctuates.
A lot in Japan, actually, it's a problem.
A lot everywhere, really.
Yeah. Also, to be entirely fair, like we just said, Ty's Agumon is smaller than Marcus's Agumon. So even though Digimons of the same species are usually the same height, they can vary depending on their data. So
yeah, that does mean that we wouldn't be able to compare it to Bancho Leomon unless we can get a shot of Bancho Leomon and regular Leomon together.
Either way, the Bearmon's wet up to his shins.
Yeah.
Haboku will help with at keeping the fire going.
Kotora is going to offer the Bearmont help with drying up.
He just kind of waves it off, or waves you off. He's a strong, independent Bearmon who doesn't need no mon.
Kotora is going to do his head. Okay, well, suit yourself. I was just trying to help you.
He waves you off again, but a little less enthusiastically.
Kotora is going to switch his attention to the fish. Did you need help cooking that by any chance? I have some spices on my backpack.
It's a grilled trout. You don't spice grilled trout. You just let it be. Although I guess you could use salt. But I've been out of salt for weeks. Kiga won't let me order anymore.
I think I might have some salt in here. I may have gotten some from that cookman that gave me a bunch of spices.
Arcus, you are asleep, but give me a perception roll.
Okay.
What the fuck, Raijin?
What did Raijin do?
Raijin says, but what you could also do is, towards the end of adventure, when Hokkaido is in the sky, just take the measurement of the Hokkaido prefecture, calculated based on the relative distance from its location in the atmosphere, to get your measurement relative to the kids. Should we just rig up game theory and let them do it? No, I guess this would fall under film theory. But either way, maybe we should just ring them up and be like, hey, we need canon heights for all of these.
Oh, gosh.
I actually tried looking up if there was any place that had some sort of height for Digimon, and I couldn't find anything.
Because it doesn't exist. Because it's whatever the artist decided it is.
Yeah.
Well,
No. You see, I just had a realization. You see, they use actual real-world buildings in a lot of the anime. So all we need two things: a picture of them near a building with a shadow that is identifiable. Get the shadow's length, time of day, roughly, as well as the building's height and the rough time of year, which is always summer in Digimon for some reason, and you can actually calculate the height. Math
It's
dragon
not-
nonsense.
It's
Fair
not
enough.
always summer, but when it is summer, it's because that's when the kids who are having the Digimon adventure are on vacation. Even though I don't actually think Japan uses summer as the vacation season.
They have 3 weeks vacation in summer.
Well, they don't always they aren't always on vacation though, because if you recall in Adventure 2, they kept going back to school, and that's where they were doing all of their adventures from the school computer.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but by that point, at that point they could freely go between the digital world and back and back.
I mean, Izzy has one of those old, colorful Apple laptops. We could also use that as a way of measuring his height and compare it to everybody else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That is
that
also
would make
not a
Izzy
joke.
like 2'6".
And
Yeah, they did make that thing ridiculously big.
those original Apple laptops, the colorful ones, were actually kind of big. 2'6" would not be surprising for a 9-year-old, which I believe was his Japanese age. I digress. We should stop interrupting with this nonsense.
Arcus, you smell cooking trout. You smell it strongly enough that it has interrupted your dreams.
Actually, so the average height for a 9-year-old boy is around 4 feet 4 inches.
And let's.
Izzy was short.
Well, yes, but I don't think he was, half the average height short.
Good morning.
We have been so ridiculously distracted with this. Where were we with the story?
There's a fish being cooked, and Arcus just got woken up by cooking fish smell.
yeah.
I didn't say he got woken up. I said he smells it in his sleep.
Oh. So am I dreaming of fish now?
Fishy, fishy.
You don't dream of genie, you dream of fish.
Dan, sorry, I don't think I have salt here. Definitely something I'm gonna have to restock on when I get back to Kenzo.
Uh, so yes, Arcus, you definitely smell the fish. You smell the fish. Do you want the fish?
Is Arcus sleepwalking over to the fish now? Because I think that's what's happening now.
That's up to you, but that would be funny.
Yeah.
Kotora, by the time you and the Doraemon look back to this fish, Arcus, in his sleep, has the stick and is eating the trout.
Kotora is just blinking as he just realizes that the trout has Spanish. And then he sees Arcus just holding it. What? Looking at Kotora is staring at this for a moment. He's just going to say, "Okay, noted. Arcus really likes fish. Now I can definitely cook him something that he really likes."
That was the redeem earlier, is trout for Arcus.
Oh, oh.
The Leomon, who has watched all of this without saying a word, shakes his head, closes his eyes, squints like, no, not dealing with this. So, why are we here, actually?
That's the bunch of Leomon speaking.
Yep.
While we were camping here, one of the Guardian scouts jumped us, and it kind of became clear we weren't safe.
Yeah. While we were waiting for the backup that we ended up calling for, we basically took refuge here, which was the location that the researcher named Naoki was sent to investigate by herself.
Ah, yes.
By the way, where is Naoki right now?
She should probably be asleep because Jace was
she's asleep. She's over the corner. She's just to your left. Can't you see her? She's sleeping in her shell.
Sorry for interrupting. Go ahead. The Leomon was responding.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Although, well done on you guys for for fighting one of those agent jerks.
Yeah,
they're definitely a jerk.
Kind of wish that we could have taken care of him instead of having him run away, because that kind of compromised our mission to begin with.
Well, we're here now to keep this place safe, I guess.
Yeah. We did manage to we did manage to get to explore the ruins a little bit while we were at it, though. We can probably wait until everybody's is up to talk about that, though.
Could use some rice.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I'm going to get dry, and then I'm going to sleep.
Sounds good. It was me and Haboku's turn to watch, and I guess it was a good thing that we were watching, because I think it's what we heard earlier was you guys is in the distance.
Makes sense. We weren't exactly being quiet. We haven't exactly needed to.
Yeah, just needed to be sure, because I don't think they think the Guardian Scouts really need you to.
The Guardian Scouts were probably messed with by the rain to begin with. Thankfully, it would have been easy to track people during that entire thing.
The rain. all of the rain. All of the rain. You sense this guy might be a little bit annoyed about being sent out into the rain.
Kotora is going to look apologetically. I'm sorry.
You didn't make it rain, did you?
I don't have that kind of power.
Yes, he did.
Yes, the fiery Gabumon and has control over the rain, as we've learned now.
Well, you see, it was supposed to be snow.
Combat tracker, get back here.
Is the combat tracker trying to run away from you?
Yes.
Wait,
Oh, yeah,
Fish, come back.
Yeah, by the way, there are ghosts here. They might try to run past here and attack us. They can't really get Pat has the barrier there while we're on this side, but just letting you know. Oh,
Yeah, they might just be annoying though, so just be careful. As long as you don't get near this line, Kotora is going to go over. Kotora is going to go over there nearby and just trace where the general line of where the ghost began despawning is. As long as you you don't get near here, you'll be fine. Or rather, they won't bother you. They're not really all that threatening, honestly, at this point.
Kotora, there might be a sleepwalking Arcus coming towards you.
One of them, helpfully, chooses this moment to rematerialize. As soon as I can find my Digimon horde thing again. What's that? This one has a staff. Quarterstaff. It's not the librarian. It's a different one.
Fair.
This one looks like he knows how to use this staff.
Kotora is going to look at the staff like this monk, and then he's going to just look at Arcus that is coming towards him. Hmm? Arcus?
Fish.
Okay.
How is the state of the trout, by the way?
That thing is now bones.
that Boraimon must be upset.
My money is on the fact that he fell asleep sitting there.
He's sulking.
He did nothing to stop it.
We did. I mean, we just looked away, and by the time we looked back, it was gone. There was nothing we could do.
So I'm assuming you guys are going to be settling back in for the night.
Yeah. Haboku will make sure to pass on the information to Asher and Arcus, so they're not completely blindsided by some strangers there.
Yeah. Kotora is going to try to take the bones away from Arcus because he doesn't want Arcus prickling himself with them while he's asleep.
You should probably wake Arcus up for his shift now.
Yeah. That's true. It is Arcus' shift now. Kotora is going to rub Arcus on the head. Arcus, time to wake up.
Hi.
Hi. Did you like the fish?
Huh? Fish? I drink the fish.
You can taste it, in fact.
Kotora is going to point to the fish skeleton that you are holding.
Huh?
This is gonna look down.
Kotora is just
As you
going
look down, the bits of the skeleton that are no longer actually being supported by the stick just crumble off.
Kotora is going to chuckle. You know, next time I'll actually try and cook you a fish dish. I didn't knew that you like fish that much.
Uh,
I don't think
Huh?
he knew either.
Arcus, you don't understand what just happened.
uh,
Okay, let's just say that you ended up grabbing this fish from the Buramon over there, and he and you ended up eating it while you were asleep. Oh,
who are
yeah, I
they?
was. Yeah. These people are our backup from the data anomaly hunters.
The
Haboku and Jace.
Bonquiliamon is already asleep.
Haboku and Jace ended up finding them in the rain while when we heard voices nearby on our shift.
Oh, so they can help us with the tree thing?
Yeah.
Well, nice to see they finally arrived.
Yeah.
Also, why am I over here now? Pretty sure I was over there.
Like I said, you were sleepwalking.
Huh. Didn't know I sleepwalked.
Kotora is going to shrug. I mean, it's the first time I've seen you do it. Apparently, you really like fish, Arcus. or at least the trout.
Maybe I should get a fishing rod.
Oh, that sounds cool.
I've got
Maybe what-
one.
Braimon very carefully moves his fishing rod to the other side.
Wait, you have a fishing rod, Archer? I didn't know you fished.
I got a lot of stuff to help us out with all of this.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, seriously, Asher has a lot of survival supplies.
Oh my gosh, Arcus cuddling a fish skeleton.
I'm getting you a fish skeleton plushie when we get back to city. Chase will remember this.
when we get back to the city, we can get another fishing rod, and if Asher could lend you his, we could go fishing sometime.
Hey, you better get some sleep now.
Kadra is going to nod and yawn. Yeah, I should. Good luck with the watch. Hopefully, nothing bad happens. Yeah. And Kotora is going to flop near the. Kotora is going to flop near the campfire. Flop.
And Haboku will curl up next to Jason and go to sleep.
You become Jace's new pillow the moment that Asher moves away.
No, Asher does not have web fishing on his Valve dock. He's got Super Animal World on his Valve dock.
Thought it was dungeon.
No, Super Animal Royale recently got an update to make it more MMO.
Oh.
It has fishing and bug catching and racing and all sorts of stuff.
And questing,
And so
and
many
questing,
quests.
and questing,
And
and
questing,
questing,
and questing.
and questing, and questing, and questing, and questing, and questing.
And they're all frickin' tutorial quests.
No, you get into the after you get the tutorial quest finally done, the quests become more annoying.
Well, okay then.
But I must complete the quests. I must.
I imagine it gets especially difficult to complete the quests with everyone else trying to kill you.
Yeah, it's really fun going into Animal Royale mode and finding out you have to kill somebody on a zip line. But it can't be one of the zip lines a player set down. It has to be one of the spawned ones.
Perfect.
Also, with the... Like, some of the quests are things that you have to do inside of the, Royale mode and such, but, otherwise the main lobby is just a free... You can run all over the world and do whatever you want.
The worst quest I've had to do so far is, and I haven't completed it yet, is infect 3 people and let them die from infection as a cluckle. They have to be infected and die from the infection.
I'm going to assume that it's in the same match. Or are they nice and make it where it's just
nice.
overall?
They're nice because you get the previous one is the doing the matches as Cluckle Joe, and you can get them in individual matches. So, because the regular Cluckles are terrible as use.
I never realized TK is actually shorter than Kyrie.
Yep.
You are still looking up height stuff?
No,
No,
I was just looking at the picture that the picture that Era put in the group chat.
Why are we still on height stuff? We put this behind us!
Just be glad Tal's not here. Can you imagine him and me actually starting to do the pixel measurements in the background this entire time?
Yes,
I've only done it like 12 times now for Jace.
Yes, I can imagine that.
I still remember the whole conflict of finding a Vorvermon's height from way back in DRS.
And since we know both Vorvamon's height and
No.
Okay, well, thank you everybody for joining us today for...
it probably is time to call it, actually.
Oh no, technically we got another hour.
Yeah, but I don't have enough stuff.
I say let Arcus and Asher do their watch at least.
Yeah, let
that's
Arcus do their watch, and we could call it up because we did the session did kind of got a bit sidelined because the person with the library credit wasn't here, so
I was in fact anticipating Riv
yeah, fair
to alter the timing of this particular episode. But yeah, so it is now third watch. The Bonjuliomon has curled up over Xian. The Buraimon has settled against this wall. And the Bearmon is over here. kind of close to the Bancho Leonomon, but not, crowding him or anything.
Oh, he wants to cuddle but can't.
He didn't say
Because
that. You did not hear him say that.
He's an independent, strong bearmon and don't need no other mon. So he's 5 feet away because he's strong and independent. Five feet apart because they're not cuddling.
I just thought of something else fun that I could say, but I'm not gonna say it because I don't want us to go back into this topic.
The forbidden.
I will start banning.
So should we roll perception checks for our watches now?
Yes.
Just sold the one.
Nice.
Yay!
4.
I will soul the one as well, because I have not used anything thus far, and we're ending soon, and yeah. 4.
You guys don't hear anything from outside of the thing. The Braimon is a fairly heavy sleeper, which is a good thing because the Bancho Leomon snores like a table saw.
Who snores like a table saw?
The Bancho Leomon.
Ah, okay.
Yep,
makes
he's
sense.
definitely dying first.
Guys, come on. Leomon already broke his curse in the Adventure 1 remake. He doesn't die every time anymore.
One time does not mean that he broke the curse.
He died off screen. We all know this. Shush.
Especially because I tried watching that thing, and it was, difficult to watch.
Was that the one with Shoutmon?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
Shoutmon is what you may call it, Cross Wars or Fusion.
Yeah.
I said I don't think so because I was not able to watch the entire thing. It was... What I saw and what I've heard is it is the Thai and match show and occasionally featuring others.
Oh, then it might actually be okay. Shoutmon as a character in the few episodes I watched remind me of Vmon, except more annoying somehow, so I never watched it. And I disliked Vmon.
The Adventure 1 remake is like the Thai match show. I haven't heard something like that. I mean, at least the others finally got their partners to go into Mega Evolution, which was never something in the original. But what you may call it, I guess I wouldn't be surprised. Ty and Matt were always the two main guys to begin with. And by proxy, Agumon and Gabumon.
I think they dropped the Sora runs off on her own arc, though.
That didn't make sense in the original series anyways, so...
Yeah. I approved of that change.
You having fun, Raijin? Dalbears.
So yeah, mostly the third watch is rather uneventful. The Braimon looks annoyed but used to the level of noise that the Leomon is making. And the Bearmon, his expression honestly doesn't change much at all, but it doesn't look like he's bothered by the snoring.
Haboku, you get lifted up. Jace is going to use you as a pillow, and the other way that pillows are used, and block out the sound of somebody else snoring other than him for once.
Yeah, about a half hour into the shift, Asher is going over and dumping water on them.
The Leomon growls.
If he goes back to snoring, he's getting another bucket of water.
So every 30 minutes. Bancho Leomon's gonna wake up wet and be like, what the fuck?
Hold up. Hold up. I'm going to add the wet trait to... I'm just going to add the wet trait to him.
What?
I've got three instances of the wet trait.
Oh, so you're just gonna apply wet to him so that way he's just continuously wet. Understood.
Exactly.
When you do notice that there's a timer for it. It's a fairly generous timer. He's a pretty decent clip away from the fire, but there is a timer. So he is very, very, very slowly drying out. It doesn't stop his snoring, but you do see that there is a sleep apnea tag.
Huh. I could certainly do something with that. I'm going to take the sleep apnea tag.
The silence is deafening. But you can see the relief on the Baraimon's face from across the room and under the hat.
Don't piss me off or I'll give you sleep apnea.
Sorry, Kotora.
Oh my god, Raijin.
No, Raijin, that's a forbidden topic.
We're gonna wake up next week. We're gonna have fan art that's just Banjo Leomon and the Bearmon standing next to each other with one of those stupid height scales between them.
Yes.
Well, now that we got Leomon's measurements, we can now measure every single Digimon in the series.
Yes.
He's the only one we need.
Except the Leomon in Tamers was not a Bancho Leomon. And they changed sizes a little bit when they digivolve.
That's okay, we got Leomon. We can compare them all now.
We got one. We can do the rest.
We could probably take some of the games and just use the models.
Okay, the rest of it passed without event, you said, so I think we'll go ahead and call it here.
Hey, you cure somebody out of their sleep apnea. Asher did a good deed today.
How
Don't
dare
tell him
you?
that, though.
It
You can't
is.
see it, but your karma score did go up.
It was a good deed for one that he will absolutely use on someone else, especially whoever points it out. But anyways, thank you everybody for joining us on the stream today. That was Data Anomaly Hunter Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, using our Humble Bundle partner link, coming by and hanging out, or grabbing merch over at zgfgaming.store. But for now, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to check out our Spotify that has all of these episodes and the other series as well. And for now, I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.